History of Passi City, presented by Philip Andrew Postremo. History. According to popular legend, Spanish conquistadors stumbled on a small hut by the river's bank when an old woman found winnowing pounded rice. One of them asked her, "¿Cómo se llama este lugar?" not knowing the native language, of course. Much to the old woman's surprise and perhaps excitement, she replied without much ado, "Passi," which means some of the unhatched rice on her basket. She must have thought that they were eager to know what was in the basket and what she was doing. Because she could not understand their language, from that time on, the Spanish began to call the place Passi at first until it later evolved into Passi. Passi is considered to be one of the oldest Spanish settlements in Iloilo. It was organized as pueblo in 1766 with Don Martin Saligumba as its first leader. But the place has actually been settled by three Malayan brothers, named Digon, Tokyab, and Umawang long before the arrival of the Spaniards. Significant people and local heroes. Passi was just a settlement founded by the three brothers at the beginning of her history. The founding of the present population of Passi was attributed to Don Martin Saligumba. His notable title, Don, indicates his leadership and power over the group. In 1766, when the Spanish administration recognized the existence of Passi as pueblo, he became first Capitan Basal Actual of this place. Under his regime, Passi started its own way towards progressive reforms. The Pasay City History, Culture, and the Arts program remembered Lieutenant Albert P. Perlas as Pasay City World War II local hero for his active participation in fighting the Japanese Imperial Army during World War II. His contribution during the Second World War made him become the local hero of Pasay. A street along the riverside, Alberto Perlas Street, and the monument in front of Plaza Paloma is dedicated to his heroism. Geography. The city of Passi is centrally located on the island of Panay and can be reached by Iloilo to Capiz Highway. It is 50 kilometers or 31 miles from Iloilo City and 66 kilometers or 41 miles from Rojas City. The city of Passi is located south of Dumarao, southeast of Bingawan, east of Calinog, northeast of Dueñas, north of San Enrique, and southwest of San Rafael. According to the 2010 census, it has a population of 79,663 people. It has a total and land area of 25,139 hectares, making up 5.39% of the provincial land area of Iloilo. Its relatively flat land stretches alongside the Halaor and Lamunan rivers. Mountainous areas are found along the northern part of the city. Passi is a rice, pineapple, and sugar-rich area and the only component city that the largest in the province of Iloilo in terms of land area, population, and income. It is popularly known with its slogan, "The Sweet City in the Heart of Panay," due to its vast pineapple plantation and annual output in fruit production. Culture. Passi City has its own festival called Pintados de Passi. Artistic tattoos are one of the distinct features of the festival and a way of celebrating the cityhood of Passi in March 1998. Theatrical, like street dancing performance, are celebrated part of the Pintados festivity that is characterized by heavy and aggressive body movements. Pintados de Passi Festival is celebrated every third week of March every year in Passi City, and is regarded as one of the most interesting festivals in the Visayan region. A celebration of the rich history of the Visayan region where tribe people were extensive and indicate tattoos all over their body which made the Spaniards call the island Las Islas de los Pintados or Island of the Painted People. The Pintados de Passi is celebrated with tribal dance competition being the highlight of the festivity. Participants, especially the men, wore henna tattoos with intricate design and patterns. San Guillermo Parish, popularly known as Passi Church, is a massive structure in Baroque architecture. It was constructed in 1821 and finished in 1837. During its early years, the church was destroyed by fire caused by lightning. The church is dominated with a massive buttress in all sides. From the entrance of the church, the Gardens of the Saints, or Jardín de los Santos, can be found at the left side of its building. The Old Municipal Hall. The Municipal Hall was built in 1930 and it is one of the only surviving pre-war infrastructure in Passi. Presently it houses the office of Department of Agrarian Reform or DAR, Commission on Election or COMELEC, Post Office, and Conference Hall. The Old Municipal Hall is sometimes known as Residencia Passi, Old Halao Railway Bridge, also known as Watanabe Terror Bridge. It is one of the fewest railroad bridge left in the whole of Panay. It is one of the major landmarks of Passi that needs further preservation. Plaza Paloma, located just in front of the old municipal hall. The largest pineapple restroom is one of the most attractive features of the said park. The park also multi-purpose sporting court of the people who want to recreational activities such as playing badminton, tennis, and others. Language. Kinaraya is the most spoken language, although there are sometimes mixtures of Hiligaynon in the conversation. Filipino and English are also widely used, most especially in business talks. Kinaraya is the most dominant language spoken in Pasay City. English is used as the language of business and education. In addition, other local dialects such as Hiligaynon is also spoken. Some Spanish words are used accompanying the Kinaraya conversation, which is very evident among the elderly and some wealthy families, and also the elders members of micro-community of sugar plantation related families. References